Hi everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Welcome back to SummerSlam. Here we are on day 33, if you can believe that. Jesus Christ. It is just after 11 o'clock at night, which means that most of these babbies should be asleep, or at least thinking about going to sleep, except for these guys, Beckwith and Struck, who are up in the night plotting some sort of weird escape or possibly some kind of shanking of a snitch. We have one dude arriving in 8 hours time. This is a new prisoner, probably to replace one that's died, or maybe one that's been released on parole. Anyway, we got work as usual to do today, starting with the parole room. I think we're going to dismantle this, and we're going to add a couple of more tables in the parole room. I don't know if that's going to actually help get people paroled quicker, but there's 20 prisoners who are up for parole, and that's a lot of money because you get paid $3 grand per dude that gets out of here on parole. And I need money. I need to have that money. So we're going to try to get that money. Oh my god, look at these little saplings just slowly growing out here in our new forestry center. It's pretty nice. I don't know who's going to come out here and chop them down, but I don't want any premature chopping, workmen. That's right. Oh shit, that reminds me. We never replaced all of our dead workmen. 3 of them died. We need them back. We got big plans. We have things that we want to build later on, and we're going to need some workmen for it. Okay, so let's have a parole table here, a parole table here, parole table here, and a parole table here. And then should we have like one parole table to bind them in the darkness? No, I think 4 is enough. I don't know how this works. I think it's something to do with like the warden and a lawyer or something. Let's see. I think it says in programs here, parole. Parole hearing. Parole hearing. It's led by a parole officer in a parole, assisted by parole lawyer. Okay, so this can happen 4 times at once, I guess. This should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna do some parole hearings at. Oh, I wonder if we have to like reschedule this stuff now that we're gonna have some more tables. So we have one table. When the other tables start going in, hopefully more people. Oh, look at this. Who's this? Up for parole. It's Stephen Young. He's had a day without incident. He's thinking a lot about clothing, drugs, and alcohol right now, and other things are starting to creep up. Least of all, comfort and sleep. It looks like the beds inside SummerSlam are indeed quite comfortable. So that's at least something. Okay, we now have 2 tables. So I think we'll stop these ones here like this. There's 20 people in the queue, and we'll start a new one. Oh yeah, look. I don't know if it actually does let you, but it looks like somebody else. Steven is not going to get his chance at parole. It's going to be somebody else now instead. Maybe this is like, maybe it does have to happen one at a time. Maybe it doesn't matter how many tables you have in there. It doesn't seem to be putting more people into the parole. Anyway, there's 18 in the queue, 49 have finished, and 38 have passed. We've had 38 people let out of here on parole, if you can believe that. Should we have another one? 2 to 6? I think 6 to 10, 10 to 2, 2 to 6, and then what's the last one? 6 to 10. Alright, let's start getting through these guys. So having more tables does not make a difference whatsoever, but scheduling more parole hearings throughout the day does make a difference. Alright, well anyway, we just spent a whole bunch of money on tables that we don't really need. We're going to dismantle all of them and then put the other one back in the middle and then maybe decorate the parole room. Alright, that's one thing sort of kind of taken care of ish. What else do we need to do? We have stuff to connect possibly. Oh, I'll tell you what we need to do. Jeez, before I forget. Oh my god, we have to connect this water up as well. Oh look, there's just like one pipe missing. What the hell? Would we not like put one pipe in there? That's crazy. We need to put some metal detectors outside the workshop. I did have it in my mind to do it, but I forgot to do it. And it is very possible now that there are people out there running around with saw blades in their pants, which is not the best. It's got to be said. Especially if somebody like Sorsby is running around with a saw blade in his pants, because that guy is a stone cold killer, and he is some sort of insane sociopath who is in here and seems to really enjoy being in here for some reason. Eventually, we want to go down this route with legal. We want to unlock the lawyer, so that he can get us out of tight scrapes. Like, he can make it so that prisoners are accepting of small cells, legal defense. We need all this stuff for, like, death row and for the chair and stuff. But also, I think that there's something in here that allows you to leave somebody locked in their cell, like, all the time. And I think Sorsby is definitely going to be one of those people. Certainly, segregating him from the rest of the prison population will be a good thing, because that means that he can't reoffend. He's already killed, like, 6 people. Like, he's just, like, the #1 killer of the prison for some reason. I guess maybe that he was just born to do that. Maybe that's, like, what he set out to do. Ever since he was a small child, all he wanted to do was shank dudes in prison. And now he's in here, he's in prison, and he's able to live out his wildest fantasies of shanking dudes left, right, and center inside the prison, which is actually kind of nuts, but there you go. How is there no power here? Oh, I see. Okay. We'll hook up the power as well, and then we should be in business. I don't know how many license plates we're going to be able to produce from this workshop, but hopefully it's a lot. And hopefully we can make, like, the big one-a-wongas from selling those license plates as well, but you never know. I mean, it's really hard to tell. All right, so I was debating knocking down the chapel, and a lot of people sort of pointed out that the chapel is probably the only thing that's keeping SummerSlam from going into, like, full-on riot right now, because it's servicing, like, 20 people a day. They come in here, they get, like, a nice religious sermon or whatever, and everybody feels pretty happy about it. Hey, look at this. Here we go. They turned up. Parole officer and the parole lawyer are here, ready to hopefully make us some money. Send somebody out early on parole, only to be replaced by somebody who's probably going to get killed after 5 minutes of being in prison. All right. So I think what we also want to do is we want to tidy up some of these cell blocks, right? We have the medium security cell block, which could do with some tidying up. I mean, it's got, like, this is like a big hallway. It's got hallways all over the place, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm thinking that we want to have another hallway that runs down here. Like, and look, I'll plan it out too to show you what I mean. We want this to run down here as a hallway, right? This is going to run, like, down, say, to about here. Okay, this is going to run all the way down. It's a hallway. You know, even if we buy this land or whatever, that hallway can continue carrying down. And then in here, we're going to want to, like, just jam in a whole bunch of new cells for guys, right? But it needs to be... See, like, it goes the other way, and I don't know why it does that. But anyway, we'll follow suit. So we want it to go something like this. We're going to jam a whole bunch of cells in here. And then we're going to move people from the places that we're going to tidy up into, like, these new cells, into this new sort of part of the cell block. Jesus Christ. You know what else? Look at these. Some of these guys have windows here. Like this guy. Oh, that is unbelievable. Are they sleeping too? Did you see that? Like, literally 8 dudes just pissed in their beds. Like, they just woke up and instantly relieved themselves in their beds. There's perfectly good toilets in their cells. Why does this happen? Are they sleeping too long or something? Oh my god. This is another thing that needs to be sorted out too. Look, these showers are too... Fuck me, already? Who the hell died? Oh my lord. It was a snitch. Andrew White. My god. I had no idea that Andrew White was a snitch, and now he's dead. And now we have 7 new guys turning up? How is that even possible? I don't get it. I don't know that we have capacity for those guys. But anyway, it looks like Hugo Stiglitz is currently having his parole hearing. It doesn't look like it's going very well either. He seems to be pacing around and complaining about recreation and his bowels and alcohol and stuff. It may be that he's not leaving today. And we're not going to get that money, but you never know. Anyway, our dudes have turned up. 7 of them, apparently. We have 0 prisoners arriving tomorrow, but that could change throughout the course of today. Looks like the cabbages and the potatoes have arrived for another day of cooking up some fine, hearty meals in SummerSlam. And once they're delivered, the prison bus can pull up, and then 7 dudes can come out, and we can maybe check to see if any of them are a snitch. Okay, can we see? Experience? He's in lockdown. I don't know how you check, actually. Do you just have to check them one by one while they're in here? Like, we can't see his needs or anything. I guess that's because they haven't actually entered the... This guy is tough, apparently. We know this about him. He's tough. Do we know if any of these guys are snitches? Oh, hey, look. We got one. We got a snitch. Oh, shit. All right, I'll tell you what. Change of plan. We're going to quickly build a, whatchamacallit, another wing. A tase has occurred. I don't know where that tase has happened. Okay, where is this guy? Is it this guy? No, it was him. Okay, where can we take him? Let me pause the game quickly. We're gonna have to take him somewhere safe so that he doesn't get killed, okay? This is what's gonna happen in SummerSlam today. We're gonna make sure that a snitch does not get killed. And we're gonna put him somewhere secure for once, instead of just into the general prison population where he will for sure get killed. How are we gonna do this? I feel like maybe this planning should all go out the window now. And we should have just a separate wing for like these people. What are they called again? It's like protective custody or something? John Eads, he's 32. So if we can put him into protective custody straight away. Oh, look at that. He gets a yellow jumpsuit, which is the color of urine, which is basically what he's going to be doing the whole time he's here. He's been sentenced to 2 years for joyriding. He is a snitch. And he's going to be pissing his pants every single day unless we do something about it. Carjacking, perjury, and joyriding. He'll be in here for 2 years. Let's see if he can survive for 2 years and get out early on parole. Holy crap, that would be something else, wouldn't it? All right, how are we going to cut this? How are we going to make it so that these guys can make it to their special wing in one piece and not get killed in the process? I think we're going to go with the hallway down here again, but I think we're going to separate it out so that you have to go outside and then go into like this new wing. Because why not, right? We'll just give them like their own little area that they're just going to live in forever. I don't think we're going to have too many people in protective custody, but we'll see. We'll make it so that they have their own little area to live in and their own yard that faces the road. And if they do try to escape, well, that's on them. But fuck, I don't think we can actually afford this right now. So we might need to do something a little bit makeshift in the meantime. Like fart around with the schedules a bit so that they aren't out when other people are out taking showers at the same time and stuff. Or instead of thinking big, let's just think really small. That could work. Look, if we just do something like this, oh my god, this might actually work. Holy crap. Okay, so we enter here, okay, and then immediately there's a cell. And it'll be a bigger cell than normal because what we're going to do is we're going to put the shower and stuff in here as well. We're going to give him his own like little yard and everything. Look, he's going to have like a little mini canteen, like one bench and a place to eat. He's going to have a little common room here too. And then out here, he's going to have his own little yard too. It's going to be hilarious. He's going to go out there. He can use like a payphone. We'll put a toilet out there and stuff too. Holy shit. And then slowly as we get more money, we'll just build it up a bit more so that, you know, other people can join him. Okay, so the way he's going to get out here is going to be through here. He's going to have to come down through here. I mean, he's protective custody. He's a snitch. He's almost staff, if you think about it in those terms, right? He's almost staff. So he's going to have to come down through here, He can come out this door, no problem. And then what we can do is we can demolish these walls here like this. And then we'll just add some more walls and stuff here. All right, so how much is this going to cost me? I still don't think we can afford this, but let's see. We could just about afford to lay the foundations, which is $4 grand. And then putting everything else in here. We should be fine. This should be... Okay, this is going to work. This is going to work, and it's going to be fantastic. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to totally protect this guy. We're going to just put him on a... We're not even going to let him work or anything, okay? He's just not going to join the rest of the prison population. He's going to be safe. Perfect. All right, protective custody, we have one. It's finally happened. I can't believe it. Holy shit, we got a spare capacitor here too. Huh. Okay. We might as well use it, right? While we got it. Whoa, somebody's getting tased again. You know what? I'm so dedicated to this new endeavor that I don't even care who's getting tased. Like, honestly, I could care less. Sorsby, if it's you getting tased, whatever, dude. Just deal with it. You gotta live with that. That's your journey, Sorsby. Okay, here. Come on, guys. You can come out. Look, we're going to lock this open while we're constructing this as well. And we're going to hope to God that nobody... We're going to be right here monitoring the situation anyway. So hopefully nobody tries to escape from here, but you never know. It could happen that somebody escapes from here. Let me go into intelligence and see. Okay, so we've got Look at these guys. The coverage is actually going up. Look at this guy's got 30% coverage. All right. I think tonight when everybody's asleep, we're going to activate him and see what he knows. Oh, my God. We don't have any new informants possible. Man, there's a couple of tasers have been delivered today. That's pretty nuts. Okay, so we want to definitely keep these guys in jail. We're going to assign a guard to this wing as well. And then he can become new best friends with this guy who's in protective custody. Look at that. Currently, he's in the best protective custody because, look, he's in the reception alongside an armed guard. That's right. Holy shit. Okay, perfect. Now, we want to go deployment, and we want protected only, and we want a guard to work in protective custody as well. Just to hang out with this guy all the time, make sure that he's okay, make sure that he's happy and healthy, and that he gets well soon, and all that stuff. He's not actually sick, mind you, but still, you never know. All right, we're going to do that. We're going to check the thing for protective custody, and for protective custody, we're just going to give them sleep and probably free time. We don't want him out of here, though. I think if we keep him to, like, his normal place. Okay, so shower time we definitely don't want to give him. Okay, so we're going to give him sleep, and then we're just going to give him lots of lockup. And a bit of yard time as well. He's just going to have, like, a... We're going to keep him locked up indefinitely to start with until we figure out what the hell we want to do, okay? So as soon as his cell is ready, he'll get shipped in here and he'll just be in permanent lockup. And then we'll start giving him all of the other shit that he needs. All right, so he's going to have some yard here, like we said. And we're going to make sure that that's protective custody. It is. Okay, it looks like we're missing a piece of fence here somehow. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but we're going to put this last piece of fence in here, which is perfect. Okay. We're building that stuff. This is nice. We have a little bit of... Oh, my God. No, we don't have a little bit of money to play with. Somebody needs to pass their parole hearing, for Christ's sake. Who's in there right now? Come on, Sean Cantifer. No! No, Cantifer! You can't leave us! Sean Cantifer is the only guy who's doing this. No! Come on! What do I have to... Oh, shit. Did somebody actually get stabbed in here? All right. Sean Cantifer cannot pass this parole hearing. He's our only hope. He's the key to getting 40 grand. He's the only one guy who's on the general education course. He's the smartest guy in the prison. He managed to pass foundation education and make it to general education. And currently he's in the midst of passing general education. He's the one guy that we need to pass it so that we get 40 grand. And it's very likely that he's going to get let out early on parole, if you can believe that. There is no justice in this world. Jesus. Look, he's thinking about his family. He's thinking about his privacy. He's thinking a little bit about exercise and stuff. Did he get out? He fucking got out. He fucking got out. We didn't get any money for it either. What a slap in the tushy. Jesus. What are we going to do now? We almost had 40 grand. I'm telling you, it was him. There's 3 interested and qualified now. Okay. All right, Cantifer. You weren't our only hope. Holy shit, we weren't in a Star Wars situation. I thought for a second that maybe we were in a Star Wars situation. Whoa, we just got a whole bunch of money. Oh, we did get paid for Cantifer getting out of here. It just happens when he leaves the fucking building. Holy shit. That's crazy. All right, so let us run some power into our new pet project's digs. He's got his own digs. We're going to have to give him some lights in here too, so that he can shine a light on his predicament and try to figure out why it is that he's in the big time here. We're going to give him some lights outside too. Because for 60 extra bucks to make it look nice, why the hell not, right? Okay, what else does he need in here? For starters, he needs somewhere to sleep tonight. And he's going to sleep Hannibal Lecter style, like on a dolly. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to put this in the middle of the room to make it look nice for him, though. We're going to give him his own shower. We're going to give him a drain. And we're going to fit a toilet here, too, because apparently you can do that, but we don't really want to do that. We're going to put the toilet on the opposite side. Perfect. We are going to give him a TV. But not in his cell, okay? We're going to give him a bookcase in his cell, though, for the times that he does spend in his cell. And because I think that that's a good thing. I think that they need to be able to have books in their cells, and so that they can collect magazines and you know, like those monthly editions of magazines as well. The first one is only 99 cents, and you get like the gate for the castle, and then every subsequent issue after that costs like $300, and you slowly get all the bits and pieces for the castle that you need. That's what we're going for, and that's what we want him to be able to collect on his bookshelf in his cell, because he's a big baby. All right, let's give him a window as well, because why not? We got the space for it. He's almost ready to move in. We just have to move some water down here. He's going to need some hot water, which is fine, and he's going to need a little bit of cold water too. But we should be able to actually just daisy chain off here and into here. Daisy chain. I don't even know if that's the right context to use that term, but I just felt like saying daisy chain, so there, I've said it again. Daisy chain. Really enjoyed that. The canteen is going to be really, really small. And it's going to need a serving table as well. But this isn't going to be the only guy in here. He is now, because he's the only guy that we have in protective custody. Look, we can lock this open too. I mean, we can probably lock all this open because honestly, I think we trust these guys. He's working for us. He's a snitch. He's worked for law enforcement, and he is currently in lockdown. Look at that. All right. He's not going to be able to mix with the general prison population. Look, we can give them their own laundry room and everything over here. It's going to be fantastic. Holy shit. It is going to cost money, though, and it's going to take some time. Similarly, we want to do something like this for Sorsby as well. Because this guy doesn't actually pose any threat to the prisoners inside. It's more the opposite way around for this guy. Because he's a snitch, the other guys are trying to kill him at any chance that they get, sort of thing. In Sorsby's case, Sorsby is out there actively trying to kill anybody he can get his hands on. So for that reason, it would be nice to segregate him as well. So it's like a bit of both worlds here. Okay, canteen now. We want the serving table, which fits perfectly. Hold crap, can you believe that? And one lonely table with a bench that faces this way so that this guy can actually have some time to eat. In his own canteen. Is this all maintained? Protective? Yes, protective still. Okay, we also want to... I don't know if we necessarily need a common room, like, to be earmarked. I think what we can do is we can put a payphone here. He's going to have a lot of free time, right? We're going to put a chair so that he can sit down and make his phone calls and stuff, too. We've got a little bit more money, which is nice. We'll give him a weights bench out here too. We might as well. Or should we put that in the yard? You know what? We're going to put it here. We're going to put it in here for this guy. We'll put one for now because there's only him. We're going to need a radiator in here to keep him warm too. He can have a TV against the wall here. And we're going to need a metal detector in here for sure as well. We don't want him to come in here with anything, and certainly we don't want anyone throwing anything into the yard for him to take in here, so we're gonna have to have one here too. But we're hoping beyond hope that this guy is just gonna behave himself, because we're spending a lot of money on his ass right now. Crap. Should we give him his own tree out here too? I'm thinking, yeah, let's give him a tree in the yard so they can sit under it and write poetry. Do we have a monkey in the prison somewhere? Oh, it's the dogs. They're having little dog nightmares while they sleep. Look, they're doing that thing where they're like... Bip, 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 bip. Oh, shit. Oh. Yes, a fire started in the kitchen. Oh. Well, lucky for me, we got a sprinkler system. I don't even think we need to call the emergency services. We don't. It's a miracle. I mean, that fire did burn down a concrete wall, though. Just ignore all the water seeping out of the kitchen, guys. It's fine. It's no fuck me. Holy shit. The sprinkler system has saved the day. That's incredible. It sucks, though, that there was the fire that broke out in the kitchen, but holy shit. I can't believe it. I think we lost some utilities there, too. Yeah, we did. A couple of pipes burst. That's probably where all the excess water came from. Public announcement, maximum security. The toilets in the canteen are not operational due to a kitchen fire. Please Do not do a number 2 in the canteen toilets in maximum security. We have no way of flushing down that brown. If it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, don't do it in the toilet. We have no way of flushing it down. Jeez, what a public service announcement. Anyway, much needed because these guys really do relish taking poops. And we can't have them pooping just like willy-nilly while the pipes are burst. All right, let's hook this up. What else do we need to hook up? We're going to need a hot water pipe to keep our young Prince Charming here warm at night. This guard is stationed in here. He's doing his best. We are going to also give this guy a much needed, that's right, prayer mat. Just in case he wants to do a bit of praying, because you never know. Let's also give him a bookshelf with some books. And let us also install in this man's private wing, because he's a snitch, and we reward that sort of behavior around here. We'll give him his own computer desk with internet services on it as well. Okay, now, he's asleep. He's going to wake up, and he's not going to be a happy man. We are going to let him wake up and instantly have free time, okay? He is then going to eat, okay, in his very own place. And then he's going to have just a ton of free time. And if this guy is not up for going out in the yard, we're going to force him out in the yard in the afternoon. Then he's going to have a bunch of free time. Then he's going to eat. And then, you guessed it, a bit of lockup right before he goes to bed. Straight after he eats. But he's going to need a little bit of free time right after he eats. And then an hour of lockup. And then it's sleep time. Protective custody, motherfuckers. That's how we roll around here. Man, I feel like this guy is living like a king. Like, he's probably got World of Warcraft installed on his computer and everything. And he's got everything he needs to just have this life devoted to raiding and poop socking and just being like a general sort of bellend. But there you go. That's John Eads' life right now. He's 32 years old. He's pretty strong, but he is a snitch. What else is he going to need? He's going to be able to do the family thing, food, hygiene, exercise, drugs he's going to suffer with. He may have to go to the infirmary to do his thing, which could be dangerous. He might be coming to one of these drug counseling sessions, and he may get killed there. But this is nice. I mean, it's just him for now, but we've got room to expand here. You know, like eventually, look, we can set this to normal now, I think. Normal and normal as well. You know, if somebody is like fearing for their life or whatever and they need to, holy shit, did we do it? We have. Holy crap. We made 4 plates. They sell for 40 bucks each. Oh my God. All right. Have we cut down any trees? They're growing. They're getting there. All right. There's nothing in the exports, but I'm assuming that those license plates will make their way to the exports. All right. And then we'll see how this guy does tomorrow. Day 35. It's going to be day 35, if you believe that. With all the free time in the world to play World of Warcraft on his very own internet computing machine inside his very own mini protected cell block. Good catch. Can't believe we actually got a snitch. We wanted to get the CIs in, but we'll let them get a little bit more coverage before they come in, and we'll find out if they know anything or if they've seen any tunnels or heard about any tunnels or whatever. But that's probably it for now. We'll be back next time, and we'll see how this guy is getting on, and hopefully we'll be able to get some more people out into this sort of setup as well, protected. And, of course, like, leading up to death row and stuff as well, which would be pretty nice. We're slowly making some money back, which is good. We'll fix the wings and stuff so that we can get some more guys crammed in here. And certainly some more max set guys, too. Because these guys misbehave so badly, they all get bumped up to here at one point or another anyway. Visitation rooms will be back in 5 hours as well, so that'll be pretty good. Great. As usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time!